Just tell me what you're thinking of as you're seeing this soup boiling. Are you thinking of making hot bar, pando, fufu, or potato fufu as I used to eat this? Please come into the kitchen with me. Let me tell you what I'm making. In the pot here, I have my proteins preferences. I have cow meat. I have the intestine. I have also the shaki. And this is the cow leg that I washed recently. I showed you the video is there. You can go to my channel and click how to wash and clean cow leg ready to use. I'll just get them ready, and these are my spices, or let me say flavors, that I'm going to use to prepare this soup. I'll be boiling or burning up some dawa dawa and the ogiri okbeni. If you're Igbo, you know what is ogiri okbeni. It's just native seasonings. I'm not using seasoning cubes or Maggi to cook this soup. I've been trying for a very long time avoiding them in my soup. So you decide what you want to use, but I'm just telling or letting you know how you can make it, and it tastes so good. So after burning them in the fire for just it to release some aroma, you can blend it up with crayfish, pepper, and other spices that are natural that you want to. So this is how they'll be looking. I'll just take it out and keep it in a separate jar. We'll be taking from here. That is exactly what we'll be using to add as our seasonings or our Maggi cubes. It tastes so good, I'm telling you. And it doesn't taste ogiri just as people seems it to taste. It is actually natural Maggi. You people that use Iru or Dawadawa knows how good it tastes in the food. You just have to go normal. Don't go to the extreme so that the food don't go on tasting, all those stuff. No. Now, I will be adding onions and habanero pepper to the remaining flavor that I just mixed up now. Some people also add garlic, but I didn't want to add garlic in the soup, so you can add garlic. There's nothing wrong with that. Add salt, cover it up, and give it a quick blend. Yeah, after blending it, this is exactly the seasonings we are going to use to season up our soup protein. Pour all of them if you want, but I won't be pouring all of them. There is no excess taste in it because as time goes on, you keep on adjusting with water, and if you're using vegetable, vegetable requires more seasonings as well. So after that, this is how it's looking. I'm going to cook them up, and while it is cooking, I'm going to blend some Ogbono, and this is another spice that I'll be using. This is also seed. It gives so good taste in the soup, especially Ogbono. After blending it, I'll just take it aside, and here I've shared the proteins into two. I'll be, adding in some stockfish. I cooked it separately because I didn't finish washing. I haven't finished washing it while I was cooking the protein. So you can cook it separately. It works as well. And after that, pour in some of the stock to your proteins. Now I'll be adding some oil. There are different ways of cooking ogbono soup. I have some of them in my channel. You can go through, you can check the frying one as well. So after I add the oil, I'll be adding 2 spoons of those spices that they blended earlier. Remember, I have added the uziza seed, and you know how good that thing tastes in ogbono soup. So they are right inside this ogbono. I'm going to pour it in there. Just make sure that you pour it on top of the oil because it will help it to dissolve so good and fast. So I'm going to give it some, stir it because the stockfish in there will not allow it to soak in those oil. Leave it for some time and go on doing other things, and you will see how this ogbono will be bubbling. This ogbono was really, really very good. It didn't have all those taste that some of ogbono used to have. I don't know, maybe because it is old or it was not well stored. Actually, I don't know why they taste bitter sometimes, or they are the ones that they call ugiri. I don't know, but this one really gave me what I wanted. Don't forget to be adjusting and testing. As I test it now, it was giving. All right, this is another secret ingredients, not ingredients, a vegetable that I'll be using for this soup. I'm actually making ogbono and okra soup. Yes, so I blended the heads of the okra. Don't throw them away. They are actually so good. Do you know why growing up we used to throw them away? I mean, throw them away because those parts are not to be eaten. But since I came to this diaspora, you don't throw anything here away. So blend it very smoothly and look at it, add it into that ogbono. After it boils up for some time, go ahead and add your okra and stir it a little while. Don't allow it to cook so much. You know how to cook your okra, but it's not good to allow it to cook so long and then they won't look fresh or crunchy. I don't really like cooking them like that. So the consistency of this okra will be very good because I want them to be sounding crash, crash. Hello, welcome to Oma's Taste. Thank you so much for tuning in to watch today's soup, okra soup. I have a lot of them in my channel, different type. Please don't stop coming. Give me a like. If you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. So this is salmon fish. I literally cut them into small bites. I fry them without oil in my pan. It uses its oil to fry itself. I was just adding them. I didn't have fish and I didn't bother to go and start looking for fish. So I used what I had at hand, which is salmon fish, and it tasted really good in there. I'll be adding my spinach and stir it very well to combine. This soup have come to finish, and believe me, it was a bang. You can actually make food without seasoning cubes. That is how our grandmothers, they made it back then. Some complain that it is expensive, that seasoning or Maggi is just 50 naira and you go. Use what you have at hand, please. You don't know why I am using it. You know why you are using yours. So the point is that this seasoning was so good for it. And here it is. It's done and I'm eating my own with patata fufu. For me, it's not the best. I would have loved to use eba or fufu Santana, but it came out very good. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.